your joint. Back up. Yeah. Now let's mix it.
Shut up.
Yeah, get you.
This for everybody, and everybody, and everybody, and everybody. Stand up, put your hands up, throw your hoods up.
That's before 40 Glock the Jackal for sure. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in here. Cause you gonna see it whether you like it or not.
They rhyme like you know, they sound like you know, but they not me.
Raz Graphics, specializing in CD cover designs, business cards, party flyers, commercials, and all your marketing needs. You can reach us at 909-496-8565. Once again, that's 909-496-8565.
Basketball is my life. As a kid, I had dreams of playing in the NBA. Everywhere I go, I'm surrounded by crackheads, counter recipients, and gangsters.
Everybody's no spot. We'll get addicted. Who came up show?
But I wanted more out of life. Freeway chasing, joint lacing, got me facing death as I mash. I can't imagine taking my last breath. See, ain't no rest in this game, therefore no rules apply. And I'll be damned if I fry, situation do or die. Look in my eye, you can tell this trick got me twisted. I never once missed it. Lift me up, I'm listed. Wanna bring the funk, use a punk. S-King in the trunk, I'm sitting on pounds of skunk. That stuff you slinging this funk, I ain't no inbound sin. I know some fools that wanna kill me cause they label me pimp. So many ways now I already accomplished more than most people in my hood just by finishing high school.
Got out, got weed, let it increase my stash. If you ain't ready to hustle, you get stuck when I'm mad. Shot the game like a rat.
And in a few months, I'll be starting my first semester at Cal State. I don't expect it to be easy, so I discipline myself mentally and physically. Every day I study, work out, and get my ball on. Sometimes my homie from next door goes to the park with me. Most of the time I go by myself. The park is right up the street from my house. And as I'm walking, I'm visualizing myself in the arena, shaking my opponent out of his shoes. Once I get to the park, I'm in a world of my own. If no one else is there, I'll shoot around, then have my own little jam session.
I can give it to you just the way you like it.
I've got like 1,500 ways to kill your cat back. These buckets got me strapped like me. Never swing the yak without some mad fast. It's like impossible to catch me sleeping. I tell these type of people, the chest of I'm leaving. I'm beating out you fools ball and I catch no slack.
On my way home, I normally don't run into any problems, but today was different. The ball slipped and bounced into an intense dice game. These brothers got so mad, they wouldn't even give me my ball back. Now, I'm not a gangster, but I ain't no punk either.
My conscience asked me what the hell I did. I'm flexing with Trig and I'm still digging wig, sucker. I left the hollow dig in your wig, so you know that we some soldiers not to be tested from Trig. I left the hollow.
I didn't think it was that serious.
So you know that we some soldiers not to be tested from Trig. I left the hollow dig in your wig,
But it was.
we some soldiers not to be tested.
Hey, welcome back again to another Talon at 10. I got a special guest coming on today. My bro, we like to call him Speedy Motherfucking Long.
The locust with this hocus pocus.
Also known as David Majid, the Muslims.
Yeah. They used to say the Muslims.
The Muslims, yeah, the Muslims. What's going on, bro?
Oh man, I'm just sitting here this morning chilling. About to roll up and drink my coffee, and get ready. I'm waiting on them to call me for my whip to get done from the shop.
Okay.
Hector had to drop it off at Hector, man. Hector putting it back together and shit.
Okay. So, these shows kind of come together on their own organically. So, even in the first statement that I said, I think we're one of the few people that don't mind our government names being out there.
Nah. It's about time I could use that motherfucker.
Nah, but a lot of people that I run into be like, "Oh, that you use your government name? Like you got your government out there?" Like I'm like, "Damn, what? I thought that's what it's for."
Well, for so long, everybody damn near used aliases. Even police officers, newscasters, it's they altered, I guess, altered ego or altered personality.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe all police officers is named Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's what they tell you. That's what they tell you.
Yeah, most of them is a lot of them is Mike's, John's, Tom's. You know what I mean? I ain't never met no police officer named Tawago. Remember our homeboy Tawago?
Tawago, yeah, Tawago. Shout out to Tawago, man.
I thought about it. What?
Yeah. Somehow he got life. Yeah, somehow he got life in Patton. Right down the street.
Hey, yesterday, man, I said his name, Tawago and Vincent.
Yep. Tawago and Vincent. Vincent is in Utah.
That's his brother.
Yep, I talk to him all the time. Well, I don't talk to him all the time, but I talk to him over the years.
Hey, what's his sister's name?
That's how I know the condition of Tawago.
That is so messed up that Tawago is in that position.
So Vincent come out here like at least once a year to visit him.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just so. I
didn't go into details to see what was the cause, but Vincent let me know like, oh yeah, Tawago and Patton. I'm like, damn, man, that was our little friend for a while.
Heck yeah, man. He was one that he was a memorable friend, you know what I mean? It just popped up in my head, Tawago, Vincent and Tawago, and I just was wondering, like, man, I have no way of ever trying to get in contact with him. A lot of friends of mine from way back that I haven't seen since then, man. I think about him. Yeah. You remember my friend next door, Mindy?
Nah, not really. He lived next door to you?
He was from Sacramento. He used to come from Sacramento and visit his grandfather.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember Mindy used to come from out of town.
Yeah, but he used
Yeah,
to be at his grandfather.
His grandfather's the one that lived next door to you.
Right, but you know that's where he when every time he came, I was the only one he had to play with.
Yeah. I
You
remember
know,
him. How he doing?
I can't find him.
Damn.
I've been looking for him, man. And his name is Mac.
Okay.
Mac McFarland.
Okay.
But I can't find him nowhere. I be looking and shit, and it's they just called him Mindy because that was what they called him.
Yeah.
But his name is Mac McFarland.
That's right.
But I can't find him and shit. He was Mac McFarland the third.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
man.
Did you get a chance to check out the first clip?
Yeah, just now? Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about that?
I remember
minus the name.
No, I'm just saying I remember when it was done. If we talking about the same, talking about when the music clip or the movie clip, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you was
crayfish in a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about? What do you think about the crayfish in the bucket mentality?
Well, that's a mentality that's a mentality that humans adopt when they got bullshit in them.
Okay.
Anybody trying to pull
music down? You gotta turn your music down on that end.
Oh, I'm sorry. That better?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Anybody that's pulling somebody down is bullshit.
Okay.
That's off top. Anybody that's pulling somebody down is bullshit. Anybody that's downing somebody and trying to bring them down mentally is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all the mentality is to bring a motherfucker down as best you can because you see him about to get out the pot that y'all all in, boiling. You see a motherfucker getting out the boiling pot and you grab him and pull him in. You know what I mean? That's some bullshit.
Or are you trying to pull yourself up?
Yeah, you trying to pull yourself up, but the motherfuckers behind you is pulling you down.
Okay.
It's like quicksand.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta, the only way you gonna get out that melting pot, that boiling pot, is through your own determination and somebody else's help.
Okay. That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Through your own determination and somebody else's helping hand. And that is the reason God said man should not be alone. Have a wife, have a brother. Because if you by yourself, if you fall, he can't pick you up. Nobody's there to pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So nobody can do it all by themselves.
Exactly.
Nobody can do it all by themselves. Mm-hmm. And when you think you can do it all by yourself, that's when you're going to overexert yourself and realize that you're not a true leader.
Yeah.
Because a leader has followers. So if you don't have any followers or anyone buying into what you're doing, then you just spinning your wheels in the mud. Your limit, you can only go so far by yourself. Doing it on your own.
I always ask people, what's a leader with no followers? They be
not
like,
a leader.
I don't know. I said alone. a loner.
That's it. It's a motherfucker
A loner.
that
That's all.
nobody buying into vision. A straight loner. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't be. You know, it's 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. I can't think of all of them, but I could think of some of them. And number one is the rule of navigation.
Okay.
A good leader knows how to navigate a path. Okay. And a good leader know what's going to come about on that path. Yeah. And make preparations for that. Yeah. You know, for example, one leader in 1 year took an expedition to Mount Everest. Uh-huh. That's a deadly mountain. And you know, when they was going up, they came upon all kinds of crazy shit that was not prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? All kind of stuff that was not prepared for. And that's because poor navigation. Yeah. So all these, you know, half the crew died. Half the crew died on the expedition because of those poor navigation skills and not preparing in advance what was to come. Compared to the next crew, compared to the next leader, next leader that led the crew, he prepared for all the obstacles that could happen. Yeah. And so when they did happen, he was ready for them, and he got his whole crew up and down safe.
Yeah, so that all falls back to the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So,
proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yes, indeed. I can dig.
So you know, the more that you're properly prepared for something, the more you could prevent the worst outcome from happening.
That's why, look, this is a fact right here. Here's a fact. And this is for anybody listening right now. If things in your life are bad right now, and for a lot of people it is, it's not gonna stay bad. Mm-hmm. Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. If it's bad, it's gonna get good. And if it's good, it's gonna get bad. However, when it's good, you got to prepare for when it is bad. So when it do get bad, it's not as bad as it could have been. And then it's gonna get back good again. Mm-hmm. But for those that's doing bad right now, I feel for you, and a prayer goes out to you. But understand, it ain't gonna last that much longer. Yeah, it ain't gonna last that much longer. Just have patience, prayer, and a plan. Those 3 P's.
Okay. Yeah.
Patience, prayer, and a plan.
Okay.
Those 3 P's: patience, prayer, and plan. And what is bad shall come to pass. Like the Bible says, this too shall come to pass.
This too shall pass. So we know how, you know, the world is conditioned to think, and you know, thanks to our father, Mr. Ernest Majid, and his teachings from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we had the privilege of growing up with certain insights, you know, that other children our age wasn't privy to. Right. So let's touch on good and bad. Is there? I mean, I know that we have to label things in order to kind of understand them.
Correct.
But is there really a such thing as good and bad, or is it just one energy and another energy?
Well, I mean, let's think about it. So now you saying that in a universal way. You just saying the word good and the word bad. Okay. I gotta add variables to that for a clear understanding.
Okay.
All right. So now here's the variable. Okay, so we said good or bad. So first we're gonna talk about vegetables.
Okay.
Okay. Now, boom, got some bananas right here.
Mm-hmm.
They beautiful as a motherfucker too, huh?
Yep. They look good.
Nice. They really right. They perfect. These is perfect.
And they don't. They a good name brand.
Perfect dome bananas. You know what I'm saying? So now when those bananas go bad, all right, they are bad in a sense that they are not this fresh. But they are good in a sense that the more they go bad, the better they are going to be to turn into alcohol.
Okay. So that's the point that I'm getting to.
You see what I'm saying?
I identify directly.
In its best form right now, as good as a motherfucker, is perfect. This is beautiful. It's perfectly good. But now, if I let this rot, then it's gonna be perfectly good for alcohol.
And just think if that was a grape.
Same thing. That's why I said vegetables and fruit. You know what I mean? They just say you know what I mean. Get a potato, turn that into liquor when it get bad. Corn, turn it into liquor when it get bad. Okay, and then the liquor becomes good again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So is it bad or is it good? This is after looking at it like that, because it went from positive, this is positive 10, and when it switch all the way up and become alcohol, it's negative 10.
I mean, only because we have to identify the different locations, and we have to come up with a name. Yeah, we have to identify the different extremes.
Yeah,
because who's to say negative? Negative is really negative. It's just it's just 10 in the other direction.
That's what it is. That's why that's why I said this is positive 10, and then when it's in the liquor form, it's negative 10, but it's still a plus.
So.
But this had to be reduced below 0 to become a negative 10.
That's if you're believing in negative and positive.
Hey, well, you got to believe in negative and positive because those are the two forces on Earth.
Okay.
Negative energy and positive energy is the forces that make the Earth spin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta, when your heart go boop, boop, the boop is the positive and the other boop is the negative.
Okay. Who determined that though?
Me.
Okay.
This is in my own understanding and in my own reading.
We'll go with that.
And because look,
what if negative wasn't called negative. Then what?
Then it'll be called.
You can look at it as left and right, right?
You can look at it as left and right.
Left doesn't mean negative. Left just means not right. Right doesn't mean positive. Right just means not left.
That too. That I mean, but because the English language is so fucked up, right has too many equivocations.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be talking about your right hand, or you could be talking about what's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those two are spelled the same. They both spelled the same. You know what I mean?
Spelled the same. Yeah.
But got told different meanings.
Yeah, totally different meaning.
Mm-hmm. And see, so you can't use that because there's too many.
What because people ask me all the time, I have a hard time explaining people to people that's close to me that I don't really believe in wrong. I don't really believe in negativity. I believe that there's a power pushing stuff one way and there's a power pushing stuff another way. And like you were saying earlier today, you kind of have control over those powers. You know, you can say, okay, I'm tired of things going this way and start making adjustments to make things go another way. Or you could be like, okay, well, since things is going this way, I'm just going to go ahead and assist in the way things is going and push them further this way. You know, you always have the decision on how to make things better or how to make things worse for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in clear understanding and in clear choice making and stuff you do, but then you can't you know see. Well, let's don't get off the course because it's we want to let's stick to because wrong. I beg to differ about the wrong because there is a wrong and there is a right.
Yeah, that was just the question. Like, do you believe in wrong or right? Yeah, that was it. Do you believe in good or bad, positive or negative? You know, all those things are.
Yeah. So, and then but we showed how one determination of bad is still good.
Exactly.
You know, and then that automatically turns into an individuality thing because the people that's on that like this -10, which let me go get you some -10 real quick. See, people that like this -10. See, people that like this -10.
That Don Julio make you act a foolio.
Hey, people that like this -10, let me go give me a shot. Fuck it. Hey, I was making my coffee, man. See.
So you put a shot of that in your coffee?
No, I only put Hennessy in my coffee.
Oh, okay.
I just picked that up and decided I'm gonna have me a shot this morning. I don't even drink that shit. You hear me? I don't even care for the tequilas that much. But since we on the show, okay. I'm gonna have my little cup of coffee like what's her name? Wendy Williams. How y'all doing?
Okay.
And I'll pour me a little baby shot of Don, and we're gonna continue the mission. And the mission is we're gonna find out the extent of positives and negatives and good and bad and we're gonna try to break it all the way down to its compound, to the net reality of it.
To the net reality. The net reality, man. And my thing is this to people. The net reality is no matter what part of the spectrum that you're on, God is gonna be there with you.
Yes.
That's just the net reality. So it's like it really it doesn't matter. So that's why people be like, why you say it don't matter? Like, because no matter what your net reality is, for what your purpose is on earth, you're still going to be able to serve that, because your purpose on earth is to return what God gave back to you, which is your life. Give that back to who you praise and who you honor. So you can do that on the positive 10 or negative 10. It don't matter where you at on the spectrum.
Well, I don't. Hey, look. I can't see me loving God by saying fucking.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I can't see me loving my granddaughter and abusing her.
Okay, I see that.
You know what I mean?
So would you say that would be more of mental illness?
What is like what? What do you mean?
Abuse or
abuse. Abuse. Of course, it's a mental illness. It gotta be, because you gotta be crazy to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
But the extent of crazy only applies to those outside of him or her.
Those outside of God or a superior
outside of the crazy person. No, those like those we see that person as being, our judgment makes them crazy. But their own judgment does not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Their own judgment is sound to them. That's what when you see a motherfucker walking down the street asshole naked, that's okay to them. That's
exactly.
That's normal. That's fine. Everything's good. You see, when you see a motherfucker, because all right, I'm gonna quote Miss Rachel on this, and it's real powerful. It stuck with me because I be watching my granddaughter all the time, and we be watching Miss Rachel, and she be saying, "I'm so happy, I'm so happy, nothing can take it away from me," or some shit like that. But then she say, "What if it rains? Oh, I could drink hot chocolate and shit." You know what I'm saying? All kind of good. What if I fall? I'll get right back up. And then they say, what if that? And say, nothing. Joy is in the way I choose to think.
Exactly.
Joy is in the way I
choose to think.
But I'm gonna say it now is joy is in the way you choose to think. So if you're thinking on a negative base, if you're a pessimistic person, you ain't gonna find joy in your thinking.
Exactly.
If you look at everything, if you look at this as being half empty, you can't appreciate what the fuck is in there.
Exactly.
You dig?
Exactly.
So if you got a pessimistic out view or a pessimistic world view, you're not gonna have any peace.
Or that's because you choose not to.
It's not that you choose not to. You just think that the way you think is right.
Yeah,
you
can
think that
you can change your thinking though at any point in time.
No, you cannot.
You can
You
change
lost
your
it. You can't, bro. You can't.
You can change your thinking.
Only if you have the capacity to see your thinking. If you can't see your thinking, it's off. You can't change it.
Let me give you a demonstration on how you can change your thinking.
No, you can. You can change it just like you change your socks.
Yeah. Okay.
However,
you can change your thinking.
However, if you don't have the capacity to change your thinking, you can't do it.
Oh, so that's where we go back to mental. This is where we go back to mental illness, or there's some type of thing that's blocking or that's stopping the ability for you to make for you to do that.
All right, look, here we go, man. I'm finna get personal right now. All right. I'm on this thing called the W curve. Have you ever heard of it? Well, it's a part of culture shock.
Okay.
And so I studied it so I can understand what I'm gonna go through.
Yeah.
And understand the stages.
So you can have a proper preparation for it.
For my own self to handle my own thinking when it comes.
For sure.
Okay, so now what it is you have that W curve is when you first come into a new environment, the first emotion is exhilaration.
Okay.
You fresh out, you exhilarate. You're so fucking happy, you beyond happy.
Yeah.
But then once you get there, now once you settle around, then that happiness turns into sadness.
Yeah.
You going down, you go up, you come up, and then you start coming down to reality and depression sets in. So you get down here on the W, and that depression is down here. And then this is part of culture shock. You come, you going through, you exhilarated, then you come down and you're coming down into the valley of depression. Then you start moving back up to dealing with it and functioning. You know what I mean? And then once you get up there, you're gonna hit another valley and start going back down. And it's so, 7 stages.
Let me give you something in comparison to that, so our viewers could make the connection a little better. When you're in the music business, your whole goal is to get signed by a major label. So now a major label calls you and now they want to do a deal with you, and you're happy, you're exhilarated, the exhilaration is kicking in, like, yeah, we finally made it, we about to do this.
Yeah.
We all our hard work is about to pay off. Then, and these record labels is in big fancy buildings.
Yeah, they balling.
Yeah. So then, when you get in there, you automatically know everybody in there, probably even down to the secretary, is doing better than you financially.
Right. Right. So that's it's a culture shock. You see now that's what it is. You come in there, you like, damn. And now you like, I'm walking through the door thinking I'm this, but I'm at the bottom of the motherfucking barrel.
I'm not even registered. I don't even register yet.
Man, all this shit is above my means. You know what I mean? And exactly. that bring you down into the so imagine this. So you getting out. I used to tell myself, boom, it's not just the first day you get out. You think about just think about the day after you get out.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the world, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Think about think about a week after you get out, and that right there starts the depression to set in.
Yeah.
Because you realize it really, the world is nowhere. You don't have a place out there.
No.
Your place out there has been erased. You don't exist out there.
Yeah.
You don't exist there. So now you there. Now, bam. Now you got to figure out how to get there. You got to figure out how to, function at a high level in this environment, in this new environment. So you're going to go through that W curve, the highs, then the valley, then back up. And then once you get to the 8, you're going to be functioning at a high level in the environment that you in. That you done transferred to. You're going to be functioning at a high level, and everything is going to be how you put it down.
That's crazy.
And so now where I'm at 7 in the W curve. I done went up and down, up and down. I'm still kind of at this valley on my way up to functioning at a high level, but I'm not functioning at a high level.
Yeah. Me being in the, of course, I've never done. I can't say I've done as much time as you have, but in my adjustment with the time that I've done, I just looked at it mathematically and just really let people know that was around me, because it's not really about. I think people fall into a trap, or people get more caught up trying to live up to other people's expectations, and by not communicating what your expectation is for yourself, and everybody else having these expectations of you, it's like somehow that could be overwhelming.
It is.
So what I learned from my experience is that shit, at the end of the day, if a motherfucker fuck up again, only person that's gonna be doing this time is me.
Correct.
So this is one of these times that I gotta be selfish, to get myself together and to get myself to a space where I know that that's not going to be a reality. That place is not going to be a reality for me again. You know. So what I did,
not going to be your world.
Exactly, because it was depressing. Yeah, but it was depressing to me to look up at that board every night and see my name up there. Like I can honestly say, like, this is not what nobody wanted for me. This is not even what I wanted for myself. When I would look up on that board and see my name. So
man,
I just made it a point to let the people close to me know. I know what y'all been thinking and I know what y'all want, but that's not happening.
Right.
That's not happening. And I don't know what to tell y'all on what's going to happen, but all I can tell you is the amount of time that I spent in that place is the same amount of time that I'm going to need to get adjusted to get back to zero.
Right. And it seems like that's what it seemed like to me. I mean, I know, and I told myself, if I could sit in there and sit down and do, and just sit. I could do the same right here with
Yeah,
PWA.
yeah,
Hey, hey, pussy, weed, and alcohol.
yeah.
I didn't have
What
that in there.
whatever it's gonna take for you to get adjusted and
Adjust,
acclimated
adjust.
to how things are moving and then how things are moving, how you could input yourself and make
Get in
things
where
go
you
the way
fit
that
in.
you need to go. Yeah, yeah, get it where you fit.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah,
And so
yeah, yeah. Because
it's like this. You know, when you double dutching and you
yeah,
got to jump in there and get cracking. That's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
That's what it is. Yeah, yeah. You
But
got
you don't get
yeah,
no mistakes. You got to make sure you jump in right on time and get cracking and get moving
yeah.
right with traffic. You know
Get moving.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey, you
yeah,
can't get in the double dutch and move slow. You got to get in there and move right at that pace. Jump
yeah.
in
Right at that pace. Yeah,
it. Have you
yeah,
seen them
yeah.
girls double dutch?
Yeah, but you have
Professional girls?
you have to be conditioned to do that.
Conditioned is the
Yeah, yeah. You have to be
conditioned is
conditioned.
the word of the day.
Yeah, you have to, because you could
The word
believe
of
you could do it and hop in there and them things hit your head and hit your feet. You like, oh man, I wasn't ready.
Hey, look, here's an example. I'm gonna give you a prime example of that shit. Nigga, I got out, right? I'm like, nigga, I'm finna go skating. Nigga, I'm going skating. You hear me? I'm going skating. I'm finna go skating. I'm skating. Man, I put them skates on. Nigga. Went out there like I knew how to skate still. Shit. I can't skate no more.
Me either.
I cannot skate anymore. I was tripping like, what the? Hey, look, and I was really trying. Like,
hey, when we was kids, we was one of the best skaters. That's what's so cold.
Man, nigga skate like a motherfucker, man. Jump curb, everything skating. We could do anything skating.
Yeah. Everything.
Man, you skated before a skateboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, skating was
it was learning how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Hey, you learn how to ride a bike, then you learn how to skate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I swear, man, I was out there on the skating ring. I'm going around there like this, and I'm like, all right, this is how I stop. I'm like, okay, you gotta just go like this and go like. Hey, I'll tell him I just go like this. And man, it was not working. What I'm like, I'm trying to do that shit. I'm about to fall. And I went all the way around till I got back over to the side, took the motherfuckers off, and said, you know what, I just can't skate no more.
So that's how it comes true. Is what you fail to use, you will lose.
You will fucking lose, West Side.
Yeah,
you will.
What you fail to use, you will lose, and this is how us being transported from Africa here and being forced to do manual labor. We lost a lot of stuff that
we lost. We lost power in here.
Yeah,
because the worst blow you can get is a blow over the head.
Yeah,
because it'll knock you silly, and we was knocked silly.
Yeah,
they hit us over the head, and got us running around. And they cracked us, not enough to kill us, but enough to knock us stupid. And now we killing each other. We run around killing each other. We don't love each other. We don't love our women. Our women don't love us. We don't respect our women. Our women don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been hit over the head by Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
You dig?
Willie Lynch mob.
He busted right upside the head. You know what I'm saying? Hard. Now we all fucked up for 300 years plus.
Yeah.
And perpetuating his shit. He ain't got to do nothing no more. He did. He like, why? when I crack them upside the head, they're gonna be cracking their own babies upside the head. Real talk, man. It's a lot, man. We didn't become niggas overnight.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
We didn't become Black Americans overnight. And therefore, the only Black Americans in America are descendants of slaves in America.
Yeah.
If you're not a descendant from a slave in America, you're not a Black American.
Yeah.
We're Black Americans because we have no other thing to call ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't call ourselves Jamaican,
no.
Honduran, Belizean. We can't call ourselves none of that shit. We can't call ourselves Nigerian. We can't call ourselves South African. We can't call ourselves nothing but Black American. And that pertains just to us alone.
Yeah.
And not to no other person that's got the same melanin as me.
Yeah.
Because black for us is an experience.
Yeah.
For sure. That nobody can go through but us.
Ain't nobody experience but us.
Exactly. And that's what make us Black. Because we went from coon, Negro, colored, woo wah wah bop bop the bam, everything under the sun, to now we Black Americans. But they trying to say the law is trying to include they trying to make Black just the melanin. They trying to say melanin American. Nah, because if you can say, oh no, I'm Jamaican, then you're Jamaican American, or Nigerian American, or Asian American. You know what I mean? But if you can't say what country you are originated from, and that means you're Black American. Yeah, and that means we from this soil. Yep, that means you was a nigga.
If your last name is Holiday or Wilson,
you're a nigga.
You're a nigga.
A nigga.
Ain't no other way around it, you know. And the thing is, you know, it's not to be sugarcoated, because sugarcoating it don't heal the problem. So,
do they remember the Holocaust? Do they remember the Holocaust?
I can't speak for them, but
I mean, you can speak for yourself. What you see, don't you see the Jews making sure each one of their
it's in their culture.
Exactly.
It's in their culture to do that.
Remember the Holocaust. Mm-hmm. Every generation is taught about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
But they telling us to forget our Holocaust.
Well, I mean, even within us, people would be like, "Oh, I can't watch Roots. I can't watch that." Know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that just want to face, you know, that reality. You know,
why not? Why not?
Exactly.
Why not? But my point is this: how they make it a cultural, a cultural, what do you call it? A cultural?
It's part of their culture to remember
the Holocaust. But they try to make it part of our culture to forget our Holocaust.
Because we don't control our culture.
You know what? That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. What it really is we don't have culture.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why
We
we
don't
don't
have
control it. Because we don't
we
have
don't
it. Yeah.
we
We
don't have
haven't we have yet to establish it.
we have trends.
Yeah. It's crazy because I had this same conversation with my Republican white counterparts, right? And they're like, yeah, well, what we want to do is we want to do this for the black culture, for the black culture, for the black culture, for the black culture. And I said, you guys keep talking about the black culture. What are y'all talking about?
What is the black culture? What is it? Lowriders,
Look,
motherfucker.
exactly. So look, they like, you know, the music, the food. I said, what you're talking about is black survival. Black survival is not culture. That's
Hell no.
you're talking about. You're talking about things that we created from bare minimum of something, or no, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about the adjustments that we made out of survival and identifying that as culture. That's not culture.
Slave chitlins.
Yeah, that's not culture. That's making the best out of a worse situation.
You gave us bags of shit.
They was like, yeah. They like, damn, we never thought of it like that. I said, I know. That's why I'm here to help y'all think.
Yeah. You know, y'all gave us bags of shit. My people said, well, fuck it. We just going to clean it up and season it. And now it's a delicatessen.
That's not part of our culture. Culture is something that you choose, something that you refine, something, you know.
Culture is embedded.
Exactly.
Culture is embedded in your mental. It's embedded in your worldview. It's embedded in your core values. Culture is embedded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have it, man. We don't. The most culture that we have is the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
That's the most culture we got in America is the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
For black Americans, we got the Nation of Islam and nothing else.
Yeah.
That's what we have as culture. We got the Nation of Islam because that's a culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's embedded, and it's repetition. And you could, if you see a Muslim from the nation, you know what you're looking at.
You know what you're looking at, and you know what to expect.
Yep, the exact same thing out of each one of them. The culture,
out of each one,
truth, justice, and equality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, huh?
Go ahead and finish. I was saying we got a couple of minutes to tie everything up. So how would you sum everything up? How would you tie this episode up in a nice little bow?
My summation of this is, man, we touched on many, many points, and whatever you get from this that's good is from God, and anything that you got bad from this is from me.
Okay.
I hope you get good out of it. And nothing bad. God bless y'all, man.
That's right. So before we got on the show, we talked about some of your future endeavors that you may want to do. So now this would be a good segue into your own show. You know, you said you would want to talk to the youth. You would want to do some stuff. So, you know, by you coming on and us doing this will give you like some good practice to where when you want to launch your own show, you know, you just pick a time that you want to come on, and I come on at 10, Talon at 10. I got another show called Politics with Latte Wilson that comes on at 7 every weekday at 7. So you just pick a time in between, let me know what time you want to do it. We'll be glad to produce it for you, and let me know who you want to bring on as hosts, as guests, as whatever. We'll put it together, and then we'll start getting advertising for it.
Okay. So now by you put me on the spot right now because I wasn't expecting it. It made me start thinking like, okay, so now how we doing this right here? So all this shit that this and ain't a part. This could never be a part of what I'm talking about. So I want to get that clear. That how we just chilling right now. This is in my own sanctuary, my morning waking up, chilling with you.
Yeah.
When it comes to business, and when it comes to the youth and their brain, I won't allow any of these poisons to be a part of the of any scenario except the what they are poisons and vices.
Poisons, yeah.
Poisons and vices. I'm gonna teach the kids about poisons and vices.
Hey, who better for them to learn from?
I've been there and did it all, man, and my name is still good.
Been there and done it all, exactly.
And my name is still good.
And the thing is,
I wasn't on 50 yards.
Yeah, you never let devices control you. You've always, maintained and controlled devices. So, even that is educational to me to somebody who doesn't know what their limit is, or know what I'm saying? It's like, how are you gonna learn what your limit is if this is something that's like never discussed or nothing that's ever talked about? Now you just going out trying to figure it out. You don't have one too many, and now you done wrecked into something. Know what I'm saying? Instead of talking to somebody that's been there and done that, like, hey, 1 or 2 shots is cool. Like, you don't need no more than 2 shots of anything. You feel me? To explain to them.
What God say is
the youngsters they're going off the experience.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
That's what the Lord says. So with everything in moderation, that means you'll be all right as long as you don't overdo it. And but you gotta also know yourself, man, because what this person could do, you probably can't.
You probably can't do exactly.
What he could take, you can't take.
Your tolerance might not be that.
Yeah, it's all it's all based on the choice you make. If they say hey, I got a debate, man. Next show my question for your next show when I come on, my question is gonna be, is drug overdose, accidental overdose, is that suicide?
Accidental overdose could be considered suicide. Oh I could get that. Mm-hmm.
Some people think some people say it is, and some people say it's not.
Yeah. You want to come on at 10 tonight or in the morning?
Well, hit me up around 9:30 tonight to see what state of mind I'm in. You hear me?
Okay. Yeah. I hit you up and see where you at, and then we'll determine from there. But until then, Thanks for tuning in to Talon at 10, and we'll see y'all once again.
Southern Boy.